Peace be upon you. How are you, my students? I wish you are fine. I am Mr. Muhammad Azzat, an English language teacher at Al-Safa Language Institute of Al-Azhar. Today, inshallah, we are going to illustrate and explain Unit 5 Macmillan, the second term. Our title is The Mysterious Cupboard. The Mysterious Cupboard. Let's illustrate the new words. Number one is mysterious. Mysterious, things that we don't know about or can't explain. Number one, mysterious. Number two, label. Label is a piece of paper which gives information. We can see labels on the new t-shirts and clothes, and we can see it on the on medicine. We can see the label. Number three, cheerful. Cheerful means bright. Cheerful, bright. Cobweb. Cobweb, a net of threads made by a spider. A net of threads made by a spider. Second, sway, to move or swing slowly from side to side. To move or swing slowly from side to side. Kneel. What's the meaning of kneel? Kneel is to go down on your knees. To go down on your knees. Number 6, pile. Pile, a group of things lying on top of one another. A group of things lying on top of one another. Pay attention for these 5 definitions. Mysterious, let's revise them again. Mysterious, things that we don't know about them or we can't explain them. Number 2, label, a piece of paper which gives information. Cobweb, a net of threads made by a spider. Kneel, to go down on your knees. Pile, a group of things lying on top of one another. Dangle, to hang or swing freely. To hang or swing freely. Enormous. What's the meaning of enormous? Enormous means very big. Enormous means very big. Sloping, surface that isn't straight. The surface that isn't straight. It's sloping. Furniture, the movable articles as tables and chairs. Tables, chairs, beds, armchairs, cupboards, they are furniture. Realize. What's the meaning of realize? To know and understand that something is true. To know and understand that something is true. That is realize. Stack. What's the meaning of stack? To arrange things in a pile. To arrange things in a pile. Prop, to lean something against something else. To move, to lean something against something else. Boundary, feeling as if you walk on powder. Boundary, feeling as you walk on powder. If you walk on the sand, you feel powder. It's powder. Stuff used to refer in general things that people use. In my house, I have a lot of stuff. Battered, no longer new. No longer looking new equals old. Something that is old means battered. Muddle, a state of disorder or confusing, the state of disorder and confusing. Okay, let's see the expressions. Number one, take time. Take time. My homework takes a lot of time. I have a lot of homework, so it takes a lot of time. Fall off. Fall off. Fall off. Kneel down. Pay attention. Kneel takes preposition down. Fall off. Take time. Put on. Put on. Let's move to our language building. Okay, we can make adjectives from nouns. If you want to change noun into adjective, you can add y. Like dirt. If you want to change dirt into a noun, into an adjective, we put y and it changes into dirty. Silver, silvery. Wealth, wealthy. Powder, powdery. Pay attention. Adjectives, we use verb to be with adjectives. We use what? Verb to be with adjectives. Okay? There is another way to change nouns into adjectives. We can add full. We can add full. Truth, truthful. Color, colorful. We add full. Fear, fearful. Care, careful. Okay, let's move to our exercise. Number one, choose the correct answer. Our house has a space ceiling. Sleeping, slapping, slowing. Yes, slowing. Ceiling. I like this color. It's what? Gloomy, cheerful, or dull? Yes, cheerful. Chairs and tables are what? Furniture. There is a space of box on the floor. Ball, bell, or pile of books. Number 5, medicine bottles have space on them. Have what? Tickets, labels, or socks? Yes, labels, to know the price. Number 6, studying all the lessons. Well, space a lot of time. Time? Yes, take time. Take a lot of time. The box is full box. The box is full box. Full takes the preposition full of. Okay. Number 8, she makes a lot of mistakes, but she doesn't understand, recognize, realize. Yes, she makes a lot of mistakes, but she doesn't realize. The palm trees are space in the breeze, swaying, stacking, or sloping. Yes, swaying. It feels space like sand. The sand feels what? Yes, powder, like powder. Number 11, he still can't walk. He just runs, marches, crawls. Yes, crawls. Like babies. They can't walk. They can crawl. He kneels to open the box. Kneel what? Up, out, down. Yes, kneel down. Tina space her bike against the wall. Tina broke her bike. She put the box space the bookshelf. She what? Put it. Yes, put on. Circle the odd one out and replace. Number one, sorry. Stack, crawl, dangle, cheerful. So verb, adjective. The different one is cheerful. We can replace it with any verb like play, go, swim, run. Number two, mysterious, stuff, cobweb, beach. The different one, all of these, noun, but mysterious is an adjective. So different one is mysterious. We want a noun. We can add both books. Number three, of, on, under, one. Different one is one. All of these positions, but one is a noun, it's a number. So we can use it. Number four, what, where, how. All of these question words except where. Where is a verb that we can, so we can replace it with who. Replace it with who. Okay. We arrange. Number one. Was cheerful the very bedroom. So the bedroom was very cheerful. Number two, Tina finished the stacking book. Tina finished stacking the box. Number three, standing they were on beach, a beautiful. They were standing on a beautiful beach. Are we where? So start with where. Where are we? Number five. Can see I sunlight there. I can see the sunlight. In the morning, we can see the sunlight. Part 2. Part 2 is grammar. We are going to explain modal verbs like should, ought to, and must. Let's start with must and mustn't. Why do we use must and mustn't? We use must and mustn't for obligation. Like you must obey your parents. You must obey your parents. We use must to describe something we personally think it's necessary and important to do. Things that are necessary to do, so we use must. You must speak politely to your teachers. You must speak politely to your teachers. It's an important thing or necessary to do. We use mustn't when we think an action is against the rules. Actions that against the rule, so we use mustn't with them. Like we mustn't rob or we mustn't steal. You mustn't park here. It's not allowed. You mustn't park here. It's not allowed. Okay, let's move to should and shouldn't. We use should and shouldn't to say what we think is right or correct in our opinion. Like they are, pay attention, should and shouldn't are not as strong as must and mustn't. So must and mustn't are stronger than should and shouldn't. We use must and mustn't for with necessary things or necessary actions, but should and shouldn't weaker than them. You should pay more attention. You should pay more attention with your teachers. You shouldn't talk too much. But you can talk too much. It's not necessary. You shouldn't talk too much. Okay? We use should to give advice. If you want to give advice to any person, we can use should. You should study hard. You should study hard. You should sleep early. You should sleep early. They are not against the law. Ought to and ought not to equal should and shouldn't. They equal should and shouldn't. Pay attention for these notes. In right question. To right, if you see it's necessary, we use must. If you see it's necessary, we use must. It's not necessary, we use mustn't. If you see it's good or it's important, we use should or ought to. We use should or ought to. If you see it's not good or it's not important, we use shouldn't or ought not to. The negative of not ought to, ought not to. Okay, let's watch this video for should. Thank you for your watching. Let's move to our exercise. Number 1, supply the missing parts in the diagram. Hello, when do you get up? I get up at 6 o'clock. Okay? Space, I go to school on foot. On foot, the way of transportation, so we use how do you go to school? How do you go to school? Is your school near your home? She goes to school on foot, so her school is near. Yes, it is. Okay. Choose. Number one. You space always tell the truth. Huh? Must. ولا shouldn't. Ought not to. Yes, we must tell the truth. You write with a pen or pencil. It's okay. Huh? There are two options. You can write with a pen or a pencil. It's okay. So we use should. You should. They space watch this program if they have time. If they have time. If I don't have time, it's okay. Can't watch. So we use should. This is an advice. Use space, never shout at your parents. Huh? Must, shouldn't, or ought not to. We must never shout at our parents. Tina space tidy her room, but she will have lunch first. Tina or two. I'm so thirsty. I space have a glass of water. I should or mustn't or ought not to. I should, because I'm so thirsty. You can play in the garden, but you space not climb the trees. But you must not climb the trees. Do you think we space paint the house red or blue? Do you think we mustn't, or ought to, or have to? Yes, ought to. You space speak politely to your teachers. You must speak politely to your teachers. Speaking to our teacher, something politely is necessary. So we must speak politely to our teachers. Let's move to the right. It's necessary to visit my uncle in the hospital. Use must. I must. But it's necessary to. We use must. I must visit my uncle in the hospital. It's a good thing to paint our house this summer. It's a good thing equals should, omit. It's a good thing to use what? Should. We should. Why do we use we? Because our house, plural. We should paint our house this summer. Cars can't go when the traffic light is red. This is something or action against the law. So we use mustn't. Cars mustn't. So omit can't, can't go when the traffic light is red. It's necessary to wear a helmet when you ride a bike. Must. Omit it's necessary to what? Must. You must wear a helmet when you ride a bike. It's not good to run across the street. Use shouldn't. Omit it's not good to use you shouldn't run across the street. Okay, let's move to our paragraph. Write a paragraph of 5 sentences about your visit to the park. So I can speak or talk in the past.